Alright, so I'm going to try this again. I was trying to go live earlier just to pull a few cards for some people. Well, not for some people, but just to pull a few cards to just give us guidance for the day. And as I was about to pull, my dog ran off and calls himself trying to freaking confront two other dogs that's way bigger than him. He's always doing this. Sickening butt. You keep messing with other doggies. You hear me? You need to cut it out. So, have a seat. Sit. So I had to cut off earlier because I had to go rescue him from getting beat up. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see what I got. Thank you. How are you today? Let's see what I got. What cards do I got? Princess of Swords. Alright, so as far as today, Princess of Swords, we've got Earth and Air. This is as far as communication and business. She's holding the sword, right? She's grounded. This princess knows what she's doing as far as communication. Be grounded. Make sure if you're discussing business today, if you're gonna, sign anything, any contracts, make sure that you understand exactly what you're getting into. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Definitely don't be afraid to ask questions, especially if you're signing something that's gonna be binding, right? Let's see what else I can pull from this card. Pretty much is what I'm getting from that one. Six of Swords. Lord of Earned Success. Somebody today who was looking for that promotion or, that accomplishment, that achievement, you may be able to wrap that up today. You might get word that you're going to get that promotion that you wanted. Maybe you're waiting to hear back from a job that you applied for. So if you're looking for some confirmation, if you're watching this may be the confirmation that you've got the job. Make sure you hit me up and let me know if that's the case, okay? Four of Wands, Lord of Perfected Work. And so Mercury and Aries is on this card. Mercury deals with communication. This goes back to this card right here. Communication, swords, right? So this is pretty much anything that you touch, it like turns to gold. Shit, it turns to platinum, You can't really mess up. All your ideas are very good ideas. You need to start implementing them because they're going to help you elevate. And like I said, anything that you do is pretty much just going to be really good. It's going to be dope. Anything that you got going on, this is really good energy. 4 represents completion. So like I said, if you've got any new ideas, all my entrepreneurs, new products, make sure that you go ahead and implement these ideas because they're going to bring you nothing but greatness, right? 3 of Cups, Lord of Abundance. So as far as relationships, anybody that had an issue maybe yesterday, last night, if you kind of got into an argument with a loved one or somebody that you care about, let's revisit the argument. Not to argue, but revisit the topic that was being discussed last night. And 9 times out of 10, if you come with a different kind of energy, a little bit more reserved, you guys can kind of get to the nitty-gritty or get down to the root cause of the topic of discussion, right? And it'll open up some emotional healing. But you have to revisit that conversation from last night or from yesterday. It has to be done. This is the Death card reversed. This is what it looks like upright. Alright, somebody who's watching this feed or will be watching this feed is trying to avoid Transformation. Scorpio represents transformation, and we've got Scorpio right here. This is what death is all about. It's all about transforming. It's all about shedding the old to allow the new to come into our life. And right now, we've got somebody 100% trying to avoid transformation. You're trying to hold on and cling to the past, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a job, whether it be a way of thinking. If you don't let this stuff go, it's definitely going to hinder you from your transformation. It's going to hinder you from becoming the higher self that you want to become. You may want to be your higher self. You may want to transform, but you're absolutely 100% avoiding the things that, bug. You're avoiding the things that's going to allow you to transform. And if you continue to avoid these things, then it's not going to be good. Instead of going with the flow, you're trying to stop things, you're trying to control, and sometimes things are beyond our control. We just have to go with the flow. So please stop avoiding the transformation and the change that you need to progress. And sometimes the transformation is rough, it's gritty, it's shitty, it's not good, it's not beautiful. And I think that's what the problem is that it's not a beautiful transformation like a fucking butterfly, you know what I mean? We always want the caterpillar to the butterfly transformation, and sometimes it's that fucking, the maggots eating away at the fucking decay for the healing. You know how in medicine sometimes maggots are used to eat away to kill the infection. It's that kind of transformation, and it hurts, and it's raw, and it's gritty, but it's necessary. And we have to be able to appreciate all experiences, and not just the beautiful ones. We have to appreciate the gritty and the shitty ones too, right? And so, once you pass through that transformation, once you allow yourself to transform, look what we got here. Lord of Victory, you come out on top, right? You come out on top. There's no more even really to say on this card. The Justice card, right? Balance, weigh and measure. This is Saturn and Mercury again. Mercury is just crazy in the cards that I've pulled so far, y'all. So in Saturn, it's actually Saturn in retrograde, and Saturn is in retrograde up until September. So, are you learning the lessons? And once again, we're going to go back to this card, which is avoiding transformation. And the Justice card is Libra, and Libra represents, as I keep saying, weigh and measure. And this means, the energy that you're putting into other people, are you getting it back? The energy that you're putting into people, places, and things, are you getting it back equal or greater value? Look at all the things that's going on in your life. Look at all the places, people, and things that you're investing your energy into. And if you can't look at it and say, I'm getting back equal or greater, it really should be greater value. If you're not getting this back, then you need to let it go. And that's what justice is for you right now, right? Justice for yourself. King of Swords, mastering communication and skills. We've got Capricorn and Aquarius here. Order, structure. Aquarius is kind of like your higher self, and so we need to master our words. We need to master how we communicate. We need to master how we articulate. We need to be beautiful with our words. People will relate to you better. People will understand you better and empathize with you better if you learn how to articulate your experiences and things that you would like to say to people in a beautiful way. Sometimes being blunt and just straight to the point, it's good for certain situations. Every situation does not need to be blunt and just cut and dry. Some situations and talking with certain people, you kind of have to learn how to be a master of your words. Like for instance, me and my husband, we have to talk to each other in a certain manner. And it's not to sugarcoat things, but we both can kind of be blunt and to the point, and when it comes to certain conversations and topics, hey, Cuzzo, congratulations on the pregnancy. When's the new baby due? And so back to what I was saying, we have to learn how to express things to each other in a way that we can both kind of relate and understand, or it's just going to go to shit. So remember, to kind of be beautiful with your words when you want to describe certain things. Just learn to articulate yourself better. Master your words and conversations. And also, as far as business, let's start mastering business. All my entrepreneurs out there, let's be a master. Let's start looking into things. 7 weeks to go. Oh my God, I feel so bad for you. You have to go through the summer. Prego. It's all good though. And I'm going to come visit y'all once I get this house thing situated. We're in the process of buying a house. Hopefully everything falls through. We're closing, but the underwriters keep fucking asking for so much shit. So hopefully next Thursday coming, we will be closing. So let's be a master of communication. Let's be a master of our words. And let's be a master and own our own business for my entrepreneurs. Princess of Cups. This deals with emotion. Earth and water. So we kind of need to be grounded. Hey, Whitney. We need to be grounded when it comes to our emotions. Especially, it's getting hot. It's Gemini season, air sign. Let's not jump to conclusions. I don't know if you guys have been feeling it. I've been a little bit antsy, on edge, a lot of anxiety. So I feel like anybody that says anything to me, if I take it the wrong way, I'm snapping on you, right? So I can't do that. I need to be reserved. I need to think about what was said to me, internalize it. If I need clarification, ask for such, right? And just like, being a master, I've got to articulate. Let's be a master of our words and communicate effectively. Right? Communicate effectively and just ask for clarification. What did you mean when you said this? I really didn't understand. I don't want to take this a certain way. So let me know what you meant when you said this, right? And let's start this. Princess means the beginning. So this means that we haven't been doing this before. And it's okay, because we're learning and we're growing. So let's just not jump to conclusions. Let's ask for clarification when it comes to things that were said, especially to that card I pulled about there being an argument the night before, and just getting more clarity on that, right? Here we go, some more fours. I had some fours in the beginning of this reading, so for those of you that just tuned in, I want you to go back after I end this and just go back and look. And so we've got fours. Lord of Rest from strife. The arguing, the disagreeing, everything will change once you start calming your ass down, listening instead of just, hearing. Listening and hearing is two different things. Active listening at that. And mastering our communication and our words. It's kind of, I'm old, y'all. My leg. Whew. It's going to bring us some peace. It's going to bring us some peace when we start to master our communication and start to kind of control our emotions. It's going to bring us peace. Lord of Rest from strife. So definitely we need to focus on our emotions and how we communicate with people. Swords. It's a lot of swords in this reading. A lot of swords and cups. This is Lord of Unstable Effort. I don't think you've been trying hard enough. And this goes for me too. I don't think you've been trying hard enough. We need to let go of the excuses. Well, I can't do this because I don't know how. I can't, I don't, I won't. Anything with a negative attached to it should not be in your vocabulary. I strive. I am aiming. I strive is the best, right? So let's try better. Let's try harder. Let's do more. Right now you're either doing below the minimum or just the bare minimum, and we all know we can do better. We all know we can do better. I don't even have to tell you that. These cards don't have to tell you that. You know when you can do better. You know when you can demand more of yourself, and when you can, when you can aim higher for what you value in life, So let's do better. Let's stop making up excuses because we're not trying hard enough. And that's just the reality of it. The Lovers. This is the Gemini card. Gemini season. We are here for all my Geminis. The Lovers. Not only does it represent relationships, but it represents duality. Exchange between people. And it's just confirming everything I've been talking about. Mainly communication. So it's exchange, give and take, duality. And to love yourself. Lovers. Children of the voice divine. So how can you love other people if you don't love yourself? And love all of yourself, to be precise. We all have good and bad. Our sun signs and our moon signs. I implore you to learn your sun and your moon so that you can understand yourself better. Understand how you operate. And it's a really cool website that I use, www.astro.com. And you can get your natal chart, your entire natal chart, and you'll be able to see where all your planets are in each house, what zodiac resides in what house is where, www.astro.com. So I implore you to learn your sun and your moon. My sun is Capricorn, my moon is Taurus, and my ascending is Cancer. So that's earth, and water. I have no fire. So as far as me, I know that I have to pull and I have to make sure that I implement fire into everything that I do. Action, the will to go. Because I can get very depressed and don't want to do anything. If you notice, I've been outside. If you've been on my YouTube channel, some of the videos that I put out, I've been outside a lot because I have to pull from other things, or else I'm just going to fucking lay in the bed and be depressed. So, love yourself. Learn yourself before you can learn and love other people. If you have a partner, go ahead and pull their natal chart too, so you guys can discuss your natal charts together. Your sun sign is usually, positive aspects of yourself. Your moon sign is more of our negative traits that we need to work on. And you can definitely pull and learn from your negative traits, but, it lets you know how you operate and, how you are. And I really didn't understand myself until I pulled my natal chart and understand, how I tick and why do I operate the way that I do. The Hangman. Whew. The Hangman. Sacrifices. How many of you are making the sacrifices that you need to get to where you want to go? How many of you right now have dreams, but you fail to act on them because you don't want to make the necessary sacrifices? I've been there, and I'm still there. You know what I mean? Hey, Steven. Hey, baby. What's up? If you're not willing to make sacrifices for your own life, for your happiness, what are you even living for? First of all, if you don't want to make sacrifices because you don't like change, well, guess what? I've got news for you. This world is filled with nothing but change. Constant change, sudden change, slow change. Seasons, they change. We age. We don't stay the same from birth to death. There's change everywhere. So if you're scared to make sacrifices because you don't want to change or ruffle things up, then you're just hurting yourself, because everything changes. For instance, myself. Those of you that have seen, I haven't been on live before. In a long time. But as y'all know, I'm very reclusive. I'm a Capricorn. I'm an earth sign. I don't like to expose myself. I feel like me, going live or having a YouTube channel, I felt like I was exposing myself. I just felt so open and raw, and it was very fearful. But I had to sacrifice my uncomfortability, right? To do what I'm doing. And what I do, it helps people. And once I realized that people were really benefiting from what I do, from my services, from my YouTube channel, I had to make that sacrifice of being uncomfortable, right? And if another reason that you don't want to sacrifice is because you fear, then I've got a newsflash for you. The fear is not going to go away. You're not going to get rid of that fear until you cross that threshold and look back and say, hey, I did that. You have to move with the fear and through the fear. The fear is not going to go away. Once you continue to do something over and over, the fear dissipates, right? But if you're going into any new or uncharted territory, it's always fear. If you ever listen to famous people or successful people or like monumental people that changed the course of history, they worked through the fear. The fear didn't go away. Being a hero or being successful is not, I wasn't scared of anything. I was scared and I moved through that shit, right? So if you're using fear as an excuse, if you're using change as an excuse, then you need to get the fuck out of here. And I'm just being real with y'all because we need to hear that sometimes, and it's speaking to myself. The cards that I pull, and not only for y'all, but it's for me too. This is healing for me too. So fear and change should not dictate how you move through life, because if you allow fear and the lack of change to dictate how you move through life, then you're never going to get anywhere. You're never going to get anywhere. I stepped out on faith. I moved through my fear. I applied for a mortgage loan. I'm currently in the process of closing on a house, God willing. These underwriters are asking for so fucking much, but I had to step out on a limb, and look at the people in your life. If you have children, you have to show them that they need to move through fear. How you going to show your kids how to move through things if you can't even do it, right? And remember, they're always watching. They're always watching, and they're going to know what you did and why you did it. I want my kids to say, my mom achieved so much, and I know at times, she was scared to make certain things, but she did it. I want my kids to say that about me. I don't know about y'all, so my kids, my younger cousins, my nephew, my little cousins, they're all inspiration, because I know that I want to give them a story and let them know that, there's people in your family that achieve things. So let's not use fear as an excuse, and let's not use change as an excuse, right? So sacrifice. Fortitude. Leo the lion. Strength. Inner strength. We all have to pull from somewhere. As for myself, it's hard for me to pull from within. Sometimes I have to pull from my environment, and I am learning that I have to pull from within. And it's there. It's instinctually in us to keep going, to keep moving. And sometimes we don't feel like that, right? So, affirmations really help a lot. You can put affirmations on your bathroom wall, right next to your mirror when you wake up, but it's in us. It's in us. It's in us to keep going, to keep pushing, and you have to pull from within, right? So don't ever say that you don't have it. It's there. You're just not accepting that you have it. We all have it, and once you understand that and once you identify that, then you're good to go. Lord of pleasure. All right, so we work so hard. We all work so hard, right? But do we treat ourselves? I definitely recommend that you guys take 10% of your check. Good morning. I recommend that you take 10% of your check and go buy yourself something nice. Something of quality. Something that you've wanted for a long time, but you keep beating yourself up because you feel like, well, if I spend this money, then I'm not going to have it. Hey, for those of you that just got here, I implore you to, when I end this, to go back and look, because it's a really good reading. I just felt it in my heart to just go live. I was doing some celebrity psychic readings, which is on my YouTube channel, Urban Mystik TV. So if y'all haven't been to my YouTube channel, please go and comment constructive criticism. I don't care if it's negative, positive. Give me some feedback. So urbanmystik.com, and that's Mystik with a K. So, number one, if you feel like you can't spend things on yourself or buy something that you want after you work so hard for it, you've busted your ass, you got paid and you're just paying all bills. Do you value yourself? That's the first question I'm going to ask you. And, I'm asking this because I used to do this too. I used to feel like I didn't value myself enough to treat myself to nice things, right? And so, number one, there's some things going on behind why you feel like you don't want to treat yourself. Number one, do you value yourself? And number two, fear of abundance. You feel like if you spend this money, you're not going to get it back. That's not true. So we need to get out of that poor man's mentality. Get out of the poor man's mentality. And I have abundance. That's what you need to tell yourself. I have abundance. If I buy this, I'm going to get it right back. If I buy this for myself, I'm going to get it right back. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your energy. And so it's not, the money's not being lost. It's not being thrown away. You're not wasting your money when you buy things that you love on yourself. And I'm not saying fucking splurge and spend your whole fucking check. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you done paid your bills. You done paid your car note. You done paid your mortgage, your rent, the electric bill. And, you done bought things for the children. You done put food in the house. And, what have you done for yourself to reward yourself for being an adult? Because let's be honest, it's hard as fuck to be an adult. I fucking hate adulting. I fucking hate adulting. Personally, I wish that I didn't have to be as responsible as I am. I wish I could just fucking go party and just, that's why I love watching Jersey Shore and all my other, crazy things that I like to watch, because I'm living vicariously through fucking Snooki and shit like that. You know what I mean? My nose. And so, it's okay to treat yourself, and it's not a waste of money. You're investing in yourself. You are of value, and that's why you need to invest in yourself, because you're investing in your energy. Definitely Capricorn things, Capricorns are forced to be fucking responsible, You are of value. If you spend something on yourself that you like, it's going to come back. You have abundance. You have abundance, you have health, wealth, and success. And it's an investment when you buy for yourself. It's an investment. It's not wasting money. That dress you wanted, that designer fucking bag, and who cares if it's fucking designer or, we want to be so, feel like because we're spiritual, we can't be materialistic. Let me tell you something. As above, so below. If you have abundance spiritually, why can't you have abundance material-wise in the physical realm? As above, so below. Right? So let's stop with this fucking, let's not cling on to materialistic things because it's not spiritual. Fuck out of here. It is the fuck spiritual. As above, so below. There's duality. If you have abundance in your spiritual life, you should have abundance in your material life, right? And so go get it. Go get that fucking bag that you wanted. Go get that top. The summer's coming up. Go get that nice bathing suit you wanted. Go get those designer frames that you wanted. If you've got to save up for it, save your money so that you can get what you want. But you need to start spending on yourself. And I'm stuck on this card so much because I really need for y'all to understand that we need to start investing in ourselves. We are fucking slaves to the government. That's all we fucking do is work. We pay them motherfuckers taxes and we pay our bills. If you're renting, you're paying somebody else's mortgage, right? Why not fucking treat yourself? Why not? What the fuck? Do it. Fucking do it. All right? So you are of value. You are of value. You are worth investing in. Buy what you want to fucking buy. Queen of Wands. Let's embrace the fire element. Let's embrace our creativity. Let's fucking, let the things that we want to do in life, let's start acting towards them. If you don't write down your goals, you need to write them down. Write down your goals from greatest to small. And within each goal, start writing down steps to get to each goal. Baby steps. Don't try to do everything at one time, and overload yourself. But let's start small. Let's start working towards our fucking goals and stop the excuses. I pulled those cards earlier about sacrifice, right? Goal-directed activity. People, places, and things that are not aligning with what you're doing, they need to get the fuck out of here. They need to get the fuck out of here. Dead ass, right? About to get New York on y'all. Dead ass. The Queen of Wands. This is Pisces and Aries. Pisces deals with sacrifices, tapping into our psychic selves, our intuition. Are you listening to your intuition? Right? A lot of us avoid listening to ourselves because we don't value our own opinions. We value other people's opinions, but we don't value ourselves. It's definitely okay to listen to other people's perspectives, but at the end of the day, you need to make your own decision and stop making decisions for other people. Make decisions for you, right? Let's start valuing us. Five of Swords. It was actually reversed. Lord of Defeat. It was reversed. Lord of Defeat. So upright. Look at this shit. These cards are so intricate. That shit is slicing through the rose, but reversed, it's fucking like, the shit is, that's enough. There's no more defeat, right? So that attitude, that mind frame of self-loathing, hating yourself, feeling like you can't achieve anything, that shit today. That shit is dead today. The swords, they're in the fucking ground. No more defeat. No more, defeated mentality. That victim mentality, it has to go. No more victim mentality. We've got to get out of that victim state of mind. You are not a fucking victim. You are a fucking warrior. You're a fucking warrior god. You're a warrior princess, right? And you need to act as such. So no more victim mentality. I'm just like going through the whole fucking deck of cards here, y'all. I done pulled so many cards. I'm going to pull a few more cards, and then I'm going to pull radio. See, this is why I had to end my live earlier, because he ran off and almost got attacked. Get your butt over here before somebody comes and tries to fucking kidnap you. Come here. Come on. Come here, young man, before you get hurt. Why you keep running off? I don't want you to get hurt. Queen of Swords. Look at that. She's got that fucking head. It's like the Kali, that Kali energy. Off with their motherfucking heads. Come correct in business and communication. Make sure you know what you're talking about before you want to check somebody. Don't speak on things that you don't know or understand. We really need to stop speaking on things or trying to check people if we don't have all our facts. Get your shit together, get your facts together, so that you can come through and slay motherfuckers, right? In business and communication, we want to come through and slay, right? So get your facts right. We have Scorpio and Libra on here. Transformation, weigh and measure. Once again, Scorpio is kind of self-analysis, and that's what I'm talking about. Checking yourself before you want to come through and try to check other people. You got to be on point with your shit, and you will be respected more if you come through a little bit more organized with more facts and just, more awareness, so to speak, instead of just saying anything. I love to debate, but I hate to debate and talk with people that just spew out anything just for conversation's sake. Sometimes that's not good. Sometimes you actually have to come with some facts and some education behind what you're talking about, and people will respect you a little bit more. All right, so I'm done with the tarot. Do you guys receive all that was said today? I'm feeling good, y'all. Radio, come say hi. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. This is the little troublemaker right here with his little badass. Say hi. I'm a troublemaker. This is my baby. He'll be 7 this year, I believe. All right, so I love y'all. I just want y'all to know that bugs are eating the fuck out of me. Just G. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Thank you. He's my baby. And so also, speaking on spending stuff and investing in yourselves, y'all really need to invest in my spiritual bath soak. It's to help revitalize you. I'm getting a lot of great feedback on my spiritual soak. You can use it before rituals if you do rituals. And it helps your energy, and it just helps you heal. It helps your soul heal, man. It's just so revitalizing. I've been using it crazy. I keep using my own fucking products. Of course I remember you. I remember everybody I do a reading for. And I've done a lot of readings, and I've done readings for people around the world. But I love you guys. Why wouldn't I fucking remember you? You guys support me. You support me, my family, my business. I love y'all. 100%. But yeah, back to the spiritual bath. It's called Bitch Be Gone. Right? Bitch Be Gone. It's $17 plus shipping and tax. But like I said, it's worth it. And I just posted a review so that you can see somebody else's perspective. They said that it was of quality. The ingredients are, it's got eucalyptus in it. It's got sea salt, pink Himalayan sea salt, regular sea salt, rosemary, rose hips, and a little bit of baking soda. And like I said, you can use it for rituals to kind of, it's used for rituals, and it's used to like revitalize your energy. It's very relaxing. It will relax you. It's great for your skin. It's just all around dope. And I'm not just saying that because I made it. I'm saying it because it's a really good product. I have a lot of other really good products, but I specifically and especially behind the reading that I just gave, I recommend Bitch Be Gone 100%. All right, so now I'm going to give some goddess guidance. Let's see what goddesses want to come through and give us a message today. I'm going to pull, let's see. Okay, Whitney, bye-bye. Love you, sis. I'm going to go for 3. I'm going to pull 3 of them. Let's see what we got going on. And I'm sorry I have not been live, y'all, but I be going through my own shit. I've got a lot of personal things that I'm trying to wrap up, and I really don't want to speak about them until they're complete. So I can be like, look, y'all, I hate speaking on things that are not finalized. I feel like I jumped the gun. But definitely got some great things going on, and I will share with everyone once they're finalized. All right, so I got my goddess guidance. You better not move, young man. You better stay your ass right there. Hathor and receptivity. So let me get my little book out so I can see what she's got for us. Hathor. And she's an Egyptian goddess. And she's represented by the head of a cow to symbolize the sacred animals, life-giving milk, and mothering. Hathor is a benevolent sky and sun goddess who helps with all aspects of child conception, birthing, and raising. Call upon Hathor to guide you in nurturing yourself and your loved ones. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. And that's just a matter of balancing your feminine energy. Masculine is giving, 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 doing, doing, doing. Feminine is receiving, sitting our asses down and actually being receiving and recepting. Listening, masculine energy, talking, running our mouth. Feminine energy, receiving, active listening. So she goes on to say, you have a maternal side to you that naturally cares for those in need, yet this must be balanced with receptivity or the flow is blocked. Receiving is the essence of feminine energy, and it means allowing yourself to receive with grace and gratitude. If you feel guilty when asking others for help, or if you feel bad about receiving gifts, then you block your feminine energy. Your receptivity is just as natural as your nurturing, giving energy. Receptivity allows you to better hear the voices of the angels. When you receive, you have more resources to give to others. Begin by noticing the hundreds of gifts you receive each day, whether it's seeing beauty in nature, witnessing a touching human moment, or being hugged by a loved one. Simply say thank you for each gift and know that they're filling up your storehouse, keeping the divine flow going strong. Be still and listen. Release guilt about receiving. Ask for help. Increase psychic awareness. I'm sorry I'm yelling at y'all. But I'm in my zone. Know that you're in a learning cycle. Healing is occurring. Be more in your feminine energy. Child, conception, pregnancy, or birth, including adoption or favorable custody arrangements, are issues in your life. Yo, I'm currently going through an adoption for my nephew, and tomorrow I go to court for him. So this definitely speaks to me. I'm going to read that again because this is for me. Child, conception, pregnancy, or birth, including adoption or favorable custody arrangements, are issues in your life. I'm literally going to court tomorrow because my sister's rights are going to be terminated, and I'm adopting my fucking nephew. I'm in the process of adopting him. So this I receive, and I will be invoking and channeling Hathor to help me with these adoption issues that I'm going through right now. Because they fucked up, and I had to put an investigation out on the fucking agency that's involved with this because they fucked up. So I'm definitely going to be invoking Hathor. This shit speaks to me. Alright, our next goddess is Guinevere. True love. Let's look up Miss Guinevere. The Celtic triple goddess has ancient roots preceding Arthurian times when she was known as Gwenhwyfar. In her original form, her name meant white one or white phantom, and she was a powerful goddess invoked for both fertility and as a bridge to take the dead to the afterlife plane. During the times of Avalon, Glastonbury, and King Arthur, she became Guinevere. To become king, Arthur had to merge with or marry Gwenhwyfar, the goddess who ruled over the land. And so Gwenhwyfar became the astonishingly beautiful Guinevere, the queen bride of the new King Arthur. Legend holds that her heart really belonged to Arthur's cousin Lancelot, however. Today, she helps us ensure that we enter into partnership with our true love, and she assists in keeping that love alive. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Romance is not an outmoded concept. Far from it. Romance is the time-honored precept of merging with the divine as it's manifest within another human being. Romance is also playfulness, which heralds springtime flowers and new life. You needn't be in a partnership to evoke romance, however. You can manifest it for yourself through laughter, surrounding yourself with beauty, and indulging in luxurious treats. What did I tell y'all earlier? 6 of Cups. Invest in yourself. Luxury, quality things that you want, right? So this is just confirming the tarot reading. Romance is the life force of the universe and is worthwhile goal indeed. Your soulmate relationship has arrived or is soon arriving. There is renewed passion in an existing relationship. You're a very romantic person. Your romantic needs are not being met, and you must take steps to alleviate this. All right. Our last and final goddess card. Ostara, fertility. All right, let's look up sis. My allergies are acting up. She's the Teutonic goddess of fertility and springtime, who's sometimes called Estoir. The word East and Easter were both named after Ostara because of the reference to the sun rising in the east and the increase in sunlight beginning in the Celtic springtime. She's celebrated during the spring equinox as the bringer of increased light and the balance between nighttime and daytime hours. Call upon Ostara to increase your fruitfulness, fertility, or to help you embark on new ventures. That too, when this card comes up, best believe somebody's pregnant, trying to get pregnant, and people, and somebody who feels like they can't get pregnant, you can, definitely, 100%. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Springtime is any time when the light increases within your mind and entire system. If you feel dark, heavy, or depressed, then you can lighten up by fueling yourself with positive intentions, nutritious foods, and anything that sparks your feelings of love. Surround yourself with beautiful flowers, brighten the colors in your wardrobe, and draw back the curtains to let in natural light. You can paint a sunnier outlook within yourself, which will give rise to all sorts of new opportunities, since like attracts like. Feel more energized and powerful as you spruce up your inner and outer worlds. Then capitalize on this increased vigor by starting a new project that really makes your heart sing with excitement. This card signifies pregnancy. You will be involved with a successful child conception, adoption, or custody resolution. So what the fuck, y'all? Hathor addressed the fact that I'm going through adoption issues. Astara is telling me that it's going to be successful. Ashe. God damn it. Your desire will fully manifest in the springtime. There will be a resurrection of the old. Your new idea or venture will be successful. It's an opportune time to make life changes. This shit is blowing my mind. This is really blowing my mind. So not only did I need to do this for y'all, I need to do this for myself. I hate going live sometimes. Like I said, I have to work through my own fears. The sacrifice card came up. And so, I have to connect with y'all. Connecting with y'all helps me. And this just confirmed things for me. But these are the goddess cards. I'm available. It's 12 o'clock. I'll be available for another 3 hours if anybody's interested in a reading. If you have any questions, if you need consultation, I charge for consultations. But because I'm moving, everything is off, like discounts on a lot of my things. So my phone number is 302-330-8080. Hit me up. If y'all have gotten readings from me before, hit me up. Let me know how you've been. How did the reading play out? Hit me up. Okay? 302-330-8080. I got my phone here. Where's my phone? It's somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'm on it. What the fuck? My phone. I'm on my phone. Duh. I thought I was on my iPad. So forgive me for my little dumb moment, y'all. So again, 302-330-8080. Hit me up if you've got any questions. Hit me up, y'all. Okay, I'm accessible. I'm available. All right. So I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I've got a video to load. I did a celebrity psychic reading on the famous Ebony Reigns. She's a famous Ghanaian dance hall person. Unfortunately, she died sometime in February, but somebody asked me to do a reading for her, so I'm getting ready to upload that now. And again, my phone number is 302-330-8080. Hit me up, okay? I love you all. I hope you all have a fucking awesome-ass day. Let's love ourselves. Let's invest in ourselves, right? And I'll talk to you all later.